Hey, we're live.
Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Yay! This is Saturday morning, the day before Mother's Day. We're here on just jumping off of TikTok Live at 8 o'clock and moving over here on YouTube Live, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We do this every weekend as we can. While we were on TikTok, we asked for some topics. So we got we were told of a few topics that we could talk about, and you can always type in here also some topics you'd want us to talk about. And if it's a topic we don't talk about this time, type it in the comments anyway so we can think about it for next time. It is we live in Pittsburgh. It is the weather report today is you want to wear your raincoat if you go out because it just might rain. Because Pittsburgh is overcast today and it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but it is like springtime weather, which makes sense because it's May. We haven't had spring for a few years. We would go from winter to summer. So I'm kind of at a loss what to do because it's spring. Like, how do we get dressed for it?
Oh man, how about how cold it's been upstairs? You know, and during the night, it's like, wow. I'm so afraid about the plants that I planted in. You know, it's that time of year. I'm trying to get into gardening. I'm not really that gardening kind of grandma, but I'm trying. I want to be. You know, I want to be that one that's got all the garden stuff. But I don't know if I need to cover them or not. Like if it's so, you know, because it's not cold enough to frost, but it's awful chilly, you know, at nighttime and everything like that, you know. So
trying to get comfy here. So we got Look Into My Eyes. It's always like on it. And we got Christopher Cooley here. Hello, I'm Fuzzy Bear. Good morning, Edie and Judy and everyone.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I think it's really nice that Edie's got planting and all of this. I don't know. I'm so busy doing I don't know what, but so busy.
Well, you know, we all got our niche. And that's one thing that seems to be making our relationship a pretty nice relationship. We both have our niches. Judy is home working during the day, and she's busy doing her thing. And what's wonderful, too, is Judy enjoys her job. She loves what she's doing. She enjoys her job. She's sitting there working away. And I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm paddling around here like I guess old people do. I don't know, you know, because this is new to me. So, you know, behind us is our air garden. And I'm growing tomatoes and lavender and spices and herbs.
Not sure how well you can see because the light's coming down, but we got here and there and over there.
Yes, so I'm growing things through the air garden. And I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. That YouTube, I'll tell you, we're on YouTube and you can get information from us. But you know, you're looking for anything. If you're looking for how to, I don't know, bath your cat, it's on you. What
was it? Was the jumping spider?
Judy just killed a jumping spider.
I didn't want to kill it, but I had nothing to pick it up with, and it was a jumping spider.
I'm glad you took it out. Whew. Good Lord.
I was going to show it to the cats. So they'd be entertained for a while.
No, they could get bit.
It was fast. That's the thing, they bite, don't they?
You never know. It could get, and then next thing you know, because, you know, these cats, my daughter teases us now and says that, you know, we're, what do you call that? That Apollo is a vet kitty, you know, because he's always at the vet. Apollo goes, and Judy's like, oh, I better take him to the vet. You know, let's see. What are each of your holiday fave or your favorite holiday? Let's see. Well, they're not as big as they used to be, but I'd say my favorite holiday is probably Christmas. I mean, it's not like when it was, and I do love Thanksgiving though, because I love the food, you know, and us having an opportunity to get together and stuff. And we bought this huge dining room table, right? And the reason we bought this huge dining room table was so we could have family and friends all here. So Christmas, Christmas is nice, but anything I really, really want, I just make sure I get it, you know? So I don't wait until that special day.
Yeah, I know we hang on to it and put it under the tree.
Yeah.
And then I know we're all satisfied I got Edie her presents.
Yeah, so
and I buy stuff, put it under the tree, Edie's satisfied she's got me my present.
Right, because that way you get what you want.
Yeah. But I really like Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. And it's funny because I don't get to go all out like I would like to with it. When Edie and I first met, Edie would always get his costumes. And it was neat because Edie, you always got before you met me, your costume would be the funny stuff, funny
Right.
costume. And I like the gory stuff. So one day Edie found Halloween costume for us with the gory stuff kind of, and I was like in my glory. And I just thought it's so funny how different we are. And you probably never would have pictured me as one that would want to wear gory stuff.
No, but
I could completely picture you as one who wants to wear funny stuff.
yeah,
We need to adjust our chairs.
my back is. This is.
You need a pillow or something? We are over 60s. Things start changing.
Oh, good Lord, that was a cat in there. Oh, there. Let's see.
I know. It's always nice when folks think I want someone to grow old with together. We're so glad we met each other 10 years ago. Because life has gotten so much different. I'm trying to adjust our screen. There we go. So let me give a shout out to everybody who's here.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right. So Look Into My Eyes is here, and Christopher Coley's here. Hey, and Fuzzy Bear. Hey, and then there's Juliana says, good morning, everyone. And yes, Chris and I had been corresponding about some stuff. We might want to interview Chris, and we'll tell you about that, when it happens. DJ and the cat says good morning. Indy says, what are each of your favorite holidays? Summer or winter? Why? And Olivia Gordon says hi. Summer or winter? For me, definitely summer.
Oh, definitely. Hey, do me a favor too. Minimize your chat and click on that thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up and get the algorithm rolling so it knows we're out here. Last week, Judy, we haven't really got to talk about this too much, but last week when we had Cheryl here, as our guest, and she bought the rainbow, the unicorn testicles with her, boy, did we have fun. That was so much fun visiting with her and having a live, with her. And it ended up having, I think I saw this morning about 150 views. But you know what? Yeah. But what else too was, did any of you see our video that we made with the caulk?
With the what?
The caulk.
Oh.
Where you caulk around your bathtub and you caulk around your door and you caulk around, Oh my God.
You guys all do that too, right?
This morning, I think it was almost 10,000 views on YouTube alone for that. And little over 5,000 on TikTok. I was really surprised. I mean, to see how funny, and it must have just took off. We thought it was funny, but I mean, I didn't know if it was that funny, but it was funny. I mean, I was feeling a little like, I don't know, because we, it was a little ornery.
Just a little.
Yeah.
It was. And then it seems like a very typical thing for lesbians to be listening to this woman about, because, lesbians are known to meet each other at Home Depot.
Yeah.
And here we are. Yeah, it was too funny.
Let's see, what's our favorite place to travel? Well, Olivia just asked. Olivia Gordon just asked, what's our favorite place to travel? What's your favorite place to travel? My favorite place. Well, every year, while she's thinking about this, every year we go to Elk County in Pennsylvania here. And who would have ever thought in their wildest dreams that Elk County has real elks? I mean, real elks, great big huge elks running.
This is the moose, right? The elks are like huge.
Yeah,
antlers.
I mean, they're just walking around the town, and they're out there in the woods, and you hear the bugling going on and stuff. But I just love it, absolutely love it. It just seems like such a nice place for us to go every year. September, October, around there.
And Olivia, it's tough for me to say my favorite place to travel because I love traveling. My goal is to travel outside the country as much as we can now while our body can take it. And then when traveling, 12 hours on an airplane, 20 hours on an airplane too hard, then we start driving across country.
I really think I'm pretty much done with it, with traveling outside the country.
So.
I'm so stiff. I'm so stiff. I mean, look, I just got out of this chair and it was like, unless I got an idea.
Yeah. Eureka.
I got an idea. We should try this just to see if it works.
Yeah.
Well, for one, how we used to always make fun of old people when they smelled like Bengay? Maybe we should probably slather ourselves down with that stuff and see. And maybe go for a walk and stuff. It might be what we're missing. Or like those, those heating pad things that you pull them off and you stick them on places. Mm-hmm. Maybe if we put about 10 of them on our body.
Then we can.
Yeah, one on each hip.
Right.
One
and on our back, and our lower back, and our knees.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't even go. So on my bucket list is New Zealand because I want to hike in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hike and
You
do it
better
and go out
hurry.
into the mountains. I
You
know.
better hurry.
Galapagos Island. I want to go with an environmental group to Galapagos Island because then I know that we have to pay our own way to get there, but they'll take care of us there and we get to really see what's there because we're involved with the
When we
environmental
going, we
stuff.
better go now. I'm stiff. I just got out of the chair.
Can we go back and answer some of these questions some more? Because I feel like we're hopping from one thing to the other.
We always do.
So we kind of did the holidays. Well, summer or winter and why?
Well, okay. I like summer because I do like getting out. I don't want it too hot though. I'm more of a spring person, you know.
Yeah, that is.
But I do love fishing. I love getting out and sitting out there in the shade and feeling how nice it is.
Yeah, and I like summer because I like going kayaking and I like going hiking and I like just doing all the outdoor stuff. And I don't like the cold.
Riding
So
our
winter
bikes.
is just too cold for me. Yeah.
Yeah, we like riding our bikes.
But it's true. I'm thinking the summer heat. It never bothered me before, but it does now. I've been in Ethiopia. You know, Ethiopia is 70 degrees year round because it's right on the equator. And so it never gets too hot or too cold. It's just 70.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could move there.
We have to be careful though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't want to eat anything that might have a worm in it that will get in your brain.
Oh, don't start talking about that. Somebody did this. Oh my God. And I was trying to eat, and she tells me these stories.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not talking, we're talking politics, but I'm not talking politics. Did you see where Senator Kennedy, I believe, well, is he senator? I don't even know if he's a senator.
No, I
he's
don't
a
think
Kennedy.
He's anything right now.
He's a Kennedy that's running for president, and he doesn't really, he's like the third party. He's not Democrat. He's not, he's an independent.
Right, he's an independent.
But he wants to try to, you know, encourage people to vote for him. And I saw him on the news the other day, and he looked really bad. He had like a scar on his head. Evidently, he ate some kind of food. They're saying that he ate some pork that wasn't cooked all the way, and it had a worm in it that burrowed.
One would probably mean parasite.
Yeah, it burrowed into his brain. And then while it was in there, now I know you guys, somebody that's in this chat has got to know that they heard this too. It burrowed into his brain, and then it calcified, and it affects his thinking.
Oh, his thinking, not just
everything.
His thinking.
Right.
That's the problem.
So, you know, next time you see somebody that you think they're having problems, you know, and affecting their thinking, ask them, ask them.
Get tested for parasites.
Yeah, did you travel somewhere and eat a worm that went to your brain? So anyway, on to the LGBT. You know what? I got to make sure we say this too. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're the
Rainbow.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm a Rainbow.
I don't
Granny.
know who we are. So, together we're the Rainbow Grannies, huh?
That's right.
Here, let me give her a kiss. That always makes me feel better. Yeah.
Now the other cheek. The other cheek. How many tricks do I have?
4.
4 kisses.
But I'm only kissing one
on screen.
So
okay, let's see. That was our commercial break. We're back now. So yeah, holiday. So Christopher said that he likes Christmas and Halloween. You know what else I like about Halloween is decorating for Halloween. Because I like putting all the spider webs out there and the gory stuff.
See, where we live now, we don't get no good trick-or-treaters.
No.
You know, I like when I lived someplace where we had good trick-or-treaters and nothing like hiding around the side of the house. And then all of a sudden, when you least expect it, boom, you jump out and you scare the kids.
That's right.
I love it.
Right.
Bring them on. Hey, you know what? Honestly, you just want to bring your kids by so I can scare them? Bring them on up. Bring them on up. Say, we'll go up and see Rainbow Granny. And you text me ahead of time, and I'll be ready. I say, I got a little mask, too. I put my mask on. Jump right out the front door and scare the crap out of them little things.
We did that once.
Yeah.
We did that once. I dressed up as Batman, and Edie dressed up as that monster, some kind of monster face.
Alien.
Yeah. And so the trick-or-treaters came to the door, and I had a screen door, right? So I would jump out of the screen door and hold it shut to give them the candy, and the monster inside was trying to push. And then the 10-year-old kids would just laugh, and then like the monster broke through and chased them, and they ran.
Oh yeah, they were dropping candy, flying.
Oh yeah, there was a little kid who was like a 6-year-old little kid. We did this with him, and he was scared. This monster trying to come out. Boom! The monster breaks out. The kid ran so fast he dropped all his candy. And then we went to the dad and said, "Oh no, he's all right. He's laughing. He thinks it's funny." I said, "Okay, as long as we didn't really scare him, we're just playing."
Out there having
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to have was like a cauldron and make hot apple cider in it and have it out there. But nobody comes here.
Remember the time when I made hot apple cider and we had a cookout with the girls? It wasn't a cookout. We have a fire pit out there.
Yeah.
And so during the summer, we like to have about 3 or so fire pits at least, with the girls in our company and all that kind of stuff. And I always fix something nice to eat and everything. So we had hot apple cider. I'd fixed it in a crock pot here. It was real nice, and a couple that had moved down the street from us had recently moved in. And so when I rode past their house, they were out in the yard, and I invited them to come on up and hang out with us that evening because we were having a fire pit. Now, I really seriously doubted if these people were coming because, you invite people, they don't know us or whatever. Next thing you know, they show up. They're right here, right? So she gets herself a cup of cider and
hot apple cider.
And she's sitting out there. We got chairs all the way around the fire pit, right? Yeah. And we're all sitting out there. The music's going. We're having a good time and stuff. She takes a drink. She's sitting where Judy is, right? Yeah. She takes a drink of her apple cider. She goes, "Phew!" and just spit cider clear across the yard.
Because it was hot.
I guess the cider was about 5,000 degrees, burned her mouth out and everything. I mean, I don't know. Hence the word hot apple cider. I mean,
I guess we have to write it on all the cups,
or announce it. Each time you get ready to see somebody pick up their cup and put it in their mouth. Hot, 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 hot. That's hot apple cider.
Let's see. What is one thing you like to see or not at Pride? Well, I hate to see the haters at Pride. That's one thing I don't like.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? Every time I see the haters at Pride, it makes me more pridey. I start dumping around and that's when I lean over and I give Judy a big kiss and a hug because I want them to know that I can do this and I could care less if they like it or not. Hey, I could care less. It is who I am. You be where you are. I don't go to their functions. I don't go over there messing with them. Let's see. Best holiday is St. Patrick's Day. Nice to have a holiday
named after me.
Oh.
That's good. No, one thing I do like, Christopher, we went to a Pride last year, Washington County. They had a dunking booth. And I've seen this at Pittsburgh Pride before too, every once in a while, a dunking booth. I love the dunking booth. And I love the dunking booth at a Pride parade because we just make it so much fun. So I have volunteered. I'm putting the word out there again. I volunteered to be someone to be dunked if anybody's looking for a donkey. After we'll do it together, the Rainbow Grannies.
You know what? I should go ahead and rent the dunking booth. I should rent the dunking booth for when we get in a deep hot summer. Because they're not that much to rent. I should rent it, set it up here in the yard, and maybe we could rent it and just do it like as a charitable organization kind of thing. Anybody comes here and pays
for Edie's retirement.
Well, yeah, that is a charitable organization. Help contribute to Edie's retirement. $5 a dunk. And they can just stand out there and just keep throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing, and I'll be all right. That'd be good.
But how would it work? How would it work when we do it here? Because how would we get people out here besides our friends?
Well, this is thinking way too deep for what we're maybe you should think on that a little later.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got the whole picture laid out in your head.
Yeah.
So set a booth up at Pride. Yeah. I've thought about that. I think that, it takes a lot of organization, first of all.
Not only that, it takes a lot of organization, but I heard that they're charging $1,400 just to set up like a craft booth at Pride. Oh, wow. And I heard that they're squeezing out, they're squeezing out all the, now I don't know how true this is because this has just been told to me, but I heard that they're squeezing out all the local vendors, people like me that make crafts and people that just want to
So all
sell
your local
whatever.
queer vendors
Yeah,
have
people
no
that just
place to
make little
go. You know,
bracelets
it
and
used to
stuff like
be,
that. You can't afford it if you're $1,400. You figure you have to be able to produce all your inventory and make a profit off of that. That would mean you'd have. I mean, that's
Well,
unbelievable.
kind of what happened. You know, we've made such inroads for LGBT rights and equality and all of this that now all the businesses are in on this. You know, all the businesses suddenly say, "Oh yeah, we like queer people too." And so they all pay all this money now to come into the parade and advertise, you know, their insurance company, their chain stores, their whatever. And so all of the little community things that we have got priced out.
Yeah.
So like in Pittsburgh, we've got a health mental health place for people in the queer community. And it's, you know, and it ends up helping people who are HIV, help people coming out, it helps people. Yeah, well, there's Elaine is one of them. I've been talking about another one, Pussad, and all these, you know, there are all these organizations. They're small and they're deliberately for the LGBTQ community and their family.
Elaine is having a Pride celebration coming up.
So we'll go to Elaine's Pride celebration. We did that last year, right?
Or had a real nice time. It's nothing like some free food and being around people of your, you know, that have some similar interest in.
And then we thought all these artists like you who make things who are the queer community, they would have set up their booths. You know, we had it was kind of like your mom and pop Pride, but now we got so big because, you know, it's kind of like what is it when you get successful, then you start imploding in a different way.
Hey, I'm going to switch up here right now. Can you do us a favor? Of course you can do us a favor. For one, I should have let Judy put those lights on because I can see how that keeps fading in and out. But I want to say hello to Deborah because she just popped in and said hello, Rainbow Grannies. But can you make sure that you send us some topics that you would really like to hear about? Some topics, or maybe somebody you would like for us to interview or whatever, because we want to continue to do this. You know, we want to continue to get on here and have a good time and stuff and laugh and everything with you and everything. But of course, we need something that's going to strike the interest of so many people besides. Oh, I wonder what that water noise was. The plant was giving itself a drink back there, which is really cool about an arrow garden.
We can say hello to DJ and the cats, and hello to Tawanya. So they came in too. So so what Edie's saying, you know, we can do this. We can make more videos, interview folks, and
we can do this. We can keep coming on here on Saturday and Sunday morning talking to us. But I know we're talking to you guys. But I know you want something. You know, some kind of something behind us, some meat and potatoes. Yes.
What do I remind you of? Will you like me?
Roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, and broccoli.
Yeah, that's how I knew Edie loved me.
Okay, I gotta tell you this too. I don't know how many of you's ever heard of this before, but have you ever heard of this place called Mission Barbecue to Eat? Well, you know.
Have I heard of it?
Well, you go to work and you go to your dad's and you do stuff, and I gotta take care of meat while I'm here, right? Oh my God!
Oh, did they know? We always invite Edie. She's always invited to come over.
Yeah. But I went to Mission Barbecue. I don't know if you've heard about Mission Barbecue. Mission Barbecue has something to do with veterans.
Okay.
So when I walked in there, the young lady that was behind the counter there, she wasn't that informative, but there was a man there, and he says to me, "Have you ever been to Mission Barbecue before?" And I said, No. I said, I wanted to check it out, but no, I've never been there. It's kind of pricey. You know what? I might go there today. But anyway, the man says to me, he says, "We don't have a microwave in this place. We don't have," he said, "everything in here is cooked fresh and done right away," or whatever. And they showed me this huge black thing inside this. I mean, it's real pretty in there too. Huge. It got nice sit down area and stuff. It's the smoker. They smoked their meat for like 17 hours of slow roasting all through the night, smoking, right? I didn't fool around because you know what? It ain't like I go out all the time. You know, when you're gonna get some, don't get yourself a little cheesy burger when you want yourself some brisket. I got myself the brisket, right?
Yeah. Good,
And
huh?
oh my goodness, you
You
wait
just
till you
melted, huh?
taste this. Oh my god, you could have ate that brisket without teeth. I mean to tell you, anybody don't have teeth, get the brisket, cause oh my god, I put it in there and it just melted in your mouth. And they
Mhm.
offer it two different ways. You can have a dry brisket or you can have a wet brisket. And I believe I had the wet
Uh-huh.
because, I like it a
So
little
we should
wet.
go again. I should
Oh
get the
my
dry and you get the wet, and
god,
we'll try them
you
both.
can get whatever you want. There was
Oh,
they
I just
have
thought we could
ribs.
try and like.
Yeah, oh my god, they had everything. They got ribs and barbecue sauce and I mean, so then they had sides.
And I
Think,
know DJ the Cat. I want to know where it is too. You're all
oh,
asking where is it. I know, Chris. Where is it?
well, you have to Google it and see if there's one close to you, a Mission Barbecue, because it
Yeah.
is a franchise kind of thing,
Okay.
But it's done something about the veterans because they got all kind of stuff inside there about the veterans and everything. I
Uh huh.
think the proceeds go to the veterans or whatever. Holy
Yeah.
crap. I'm gonna tell you, you know what? We should buy it and we should go live and let people see it. So then
Mm-hmm.
I got the mac and cheese to go with it. And
Yeah.
sometimes mac and cheese can be like, let me tell you, the mac and cheese was pretty darn good too. So then it comes with a
So if someday you don't feel like making your own mac and cheese, you could actually get it from there, and it would be
not as
okay.
far as like to share with the neighborhood. It's very pricey there. It was no bullshit. That was I
Yeah.
mean, that brisket was very expensive brisket,
Mm-hmm.
but when you weren't feeding a family, you can
Mm-hmm.
have these things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And as long as you, so anybody out here will listen to this. Shh, you got yourself a few kids at home or whatever. You go by yourself. Go over there to Mission Barbecue. Get yourself a barbecue dinner. Go
Yeah.
find yourself a nice park bench. They have benches outside, tables and chairs and stuff. But I suggest, ideally, find yourself a nice park bench, maybe buy some water or something like that. Sit down, open
Yeah.
up your thing, and get to business. Enjoy this. Have this thing. And then, maybe stop and pick up your kids something so they won't whine too bad when you get home and you want to just sit back and relax. But yeah. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even bother going in there trying to get nothing out of him. I didn't say to him, "Hey, I got 72,000 followers on TikTok. Do you think maybe I could have a free No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
It was so good. And
Is that
then they
right?
got this,
Google Mission Barbecue to find one near you.
yeah. And then they
Very good.
had peach cobbler.
Ooh.
I got a piece of that peach cobbler too.
We're going there for lunch today.
I tell you, what time is it? Is it time to go yet?
Brunch.
Yeah, I don't think they have it this early. But if we could just maybe do a few things around the house here, we'll be ready to
Mm-hmm.
go by 11.
Mm-hmm.
That issue.
Because they smoked it all night
But don't
long.
you have to go somewhere? Don't you have to
I
go
will
pick
be
up
here,
your?
but not right away.
But
No, I
see,
know it is.
I
We
know
got we
you.
got visitor in Pittsburgh now, and so that'll be fun. But visitor just got to sleep in and do some grocery shopping and get settled in. So we won't be getting together till later.
Yeah. What time we
Yeah.
be for? I figure at least 11. By 11 o'clock, it should be ready to go. You know. I mean, it was like I said, it was pricey, and I
Yeah.
think I could have maybe saved a little bit of money if I would have got the
You should go to
um
them and tell them about Pride. They can come set up at Pride. They probably have
sandwich.
$1,400 to set up at Pride.
No, the sandwich.
Yeah.
If I got the sandwich instead of the meal,
Uh-huh.
because the brisket alone, without any side dishes, was
Mhm.
$13. When I say it's
And
pricey,
you
I mean
invited me,
pricey.
right? I
I
heard
didn't.
that.
I didn't. I said I'm going there today. I said this. I'm going there today. You have
But
somewhere
we
you have
know,
to
but
go.
we know that you always been,
And I know you're funny about eating beef.
especially brisket.
Yeah, I know you don't really care for, but for beef and brisket and all that. This ain't no. I mean, honestly, I would venture to say,
Yeah.
and believe me, this is 64 years of talking here.
Hmm.
64 years of lots of food that I just love because I think I'm considered legally a foodie. I think this is probably the best brisket I've ever had.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Wow.
ever had in my
And we
whole
did. We
entire life.
had some brisket over when we went to Columbus, and there was this really great place there where the lesbians were all over you, serving you some food.
It was nice.
And it was better than that, huh?
Yes.
Because that one made me melt.
I'm going to tell you, this was unbelievable. We'll go up there today and we'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it. And, oh, my goodness. So even though it was $13 for just my brisket part, right, it was 3 or 4 nice big slices of it. Yeah. So on my way home, I reached in the container and I grabbed myself a little chunk of it and I ate it on my way, right, driving down the road. And you should have heard me drive. Now that's when I think, you know how they say about being, when you drive in your car, they don't want you to be distracted. You know how you can get a ticket for distracted driving? Well, that was distracted driving. I confess right now, I wasn't texting on my cell phone. If something would have happened, I'd have had to look at the police officer and say, I wasn't texting on my cell phone. I was eating the brisket. And oh my goodness, it was like, I was I couldn't wait to get home because I wanted to wait till I got here where I could settle down and eat
so
it,
one dish of it was enough for you, like it would not,
oh yeah, it took
like
me
it was too much to share.
It took me several trips back to the kitchen to finish it off.
Okay, so it would be
I'm
big
not
enough
sharing.
to share.
I'm not sharing.
They're gonna buy each our own. Okay,
that's it. We're gonna have our own. So
I was just trying to help you save a little money if it was like enough for us to share. But
well, look at this. Is our Mother's Day gift day. We're going out for Mother's Day today. They do catering there too.
Yeah,
and they have smoked turkey. They do smoked turkey. I maybe I'll pick up a menu or something so we can share it. Oh my goodness. So now the peach cobbler was a little sweet, a little heavy duty sweet.
It's probably supposed to be.
But it was good. I didn't leave a crumb of it. I didn't throw away nothing. The cheese. Wait, remember funny about my what do you call that stuff? Cornbread.
Yeah.
And I even asked the man. I said, "How is the cornbread?" He says, "Well, I think it's good." And I'm thinking they pay him. It wasn't as good as the cornbread that we had when we were in New York
City. Okay.
Remember that rooster or whatever?
Remember. Yeah.
That cornbread was the best.
Some rooster restaurant or something. It's called. We'll look that up.
Oh,
they do the best.
No, I don't even want to look it up because if I can't have it, I don't know unless they deliver it.
Yeah, but I don't know if delivered it would,
What time is it? Is it time to go get Is it time to go get it yet?
Not yet, but Indy here is saying if you're ever around Greensburg, New Stanton, check out BBG, Big Black Grill.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, good stuff, huh?
Yeah, we might think about that while we're on our way to Boston.
Well, I'm going to tell you, too, if you're ever down in North Carolina, my sister's husband, he smokes meat.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good, too. He's pretty good. I mean, he loves it. It's a passion of his. He enjoys it and everything. He's get, all the special woods and stuff and all these. He got so many of them smoker grills out in his backyard. Look like he got a business going on. And this is all for his personal use. Now, my sister does have a little business there that she does sell food and everything. And it's called
she's good.
Carolina Kitchen.
Yeah.
Carolina Kitchen and Pantry. So she does make what do you call that? She has like little classes and everything where she teaches you how to cook different things.
And it's good. We go there. It's like
I'm always telling her. I thought about it today. Honestly, I thought about it yesterday, heading out and surprising her and going down there and spending the weekend. I forgot I was going to tell you that. Yeah, because next weekend I'll be away. Me and my daughter will be away for that women's retreat,
fishing retreat.
Yes, or depending on which way you're headed to the gathering this coming Friday. Indy, are you Indy? That's the fishing Indy. Are you fishing Indy that I know from YouTube? And is that why we're talking about
YouTube or from TikTok?
No, YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. And then we have Sweetie Marie. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sweetie Marie is here.
Hey,
she came
Sweetie
in under
Marie.
a different name.
Oh, really? What's that? Oh, okay. Hey, okay. She's under William. That's why I didn't recognize you.
Yeah. And so Tawanya wants to know what we're going to be doing for Mother's Day.
Okay, Indy. So are you going to the fishing thing next week? You going to be there hanging out? Because if you are, you're going to get an opportunity to meet my daughter, Megan. And she can be so much fun. Right. Yes, I see you do a lot of fishing. I think you don't live too far from us neither, right? right on up the road there, maybe Plum area or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, that's close by. Let's
So
see. Let's see. And so that's about going to around Greenberg. So Greenberg and New Stanton are near each other. I thought they were like different
yeah, see,
directions.
looky there. Sometimes I just don't remember, but sometimes it all starts clicking in. You know, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll probably go live while we're up there. I did last year when we were there.
So what is the fishing trip? Like what will you be doing that next weekend?
Hanging out with a lot of ladies. We
Yeah.
you don't do a lot of fishing.
Uh-huh.
It's an opportunity they watch they show videos and teach you and just hang out. There's food, lots and lots of food. How about them omelets? How about them omelets? Oh my goodness. There's a guy there that does a
Uh-huh.
husband and wife do all this cooking, right?
Uh-huh.
This is Godspeed. This is a Godspeed place out in Pennsylvania, and it's a hostel. And when you think of hostels, you think of hostels or whatever. You think of kind of like a little grumpy, like scary, dusty. No, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place, right? The blankets and the pillows are all just like custom made from I don't know, all these expensive, really pretty places. Now they do have
Okay.
those. Oh, anyway, everything's nice, and they got little heaters and fans in the rooms and stuff, and it's got a big
Yeah.
queen size bed and nice showers, kitchens, all this. It's really, really nice. So anyway, you go and you
There's
get
like a
your
hostel out in the woods.
it's these people live there. They have a
Okay.
big, huge, beautiful home,
Okay.
and so there's a big, huge barn that they probably hold like dances and stuff. It's
Uh-huh.
it's
Okay.
beautiful, right?
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bathrooms are nice, private, flushy,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Showers, hot water, everything nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's in the woods, kind of, but it's nice.
Mhm.
And so then there's a creek that runs along the side of it there
Uh-huh.
that you can do fishing and everything like that. But like the guy that's cooking, like in the morning, they got this big buffet set up with all these vegetables and meats and all this.
Yeah.
So you go get whatever kind of vegetables and meats and stuff, and you put them all in your bowl. And
Mhm.
then you carry your bowl out there to where the guy's cooking because it's out
Uh-huh.
back there,
Uh-huh.
and he makes you an omelet with all the ingredients that you fixed and
This is
everything.
you love that.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
then they deliver it. You're sitting in there chit chatting with everybody, got tons of coffee and stuff. And then they deliver it
And
to
so they
you.
remember whose is who.
I think they might even put your name on it, but they do
Yeah.
remember. They
Yeah.
might put your name on the plate or something like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Talk about nice.
Yeah.
So you sit there and you eat, and then like at nighttime they have like a big buffet set up with all kind of really nice. I mean, the food is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean,
Yeah.
this year it cost me a little bit more to go than it did last year. I don't know if they made a mistake last year what they charged me, but this year it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Well worth it. And my daughter's going, and me and her are going to share our little cabana. It's called a
Mhm.
cabana. They've got a futon in it that folds out to make a queen size bed, and then it's got a queen size bed in it too.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
we'll have plenty of room for me and her to, hang
You'll have
out.
a
It's a
mom
huge
daughter
porch.
weekend together.
Yeah, huge porch on the front with those hammocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can lay there in the hammock and
Uh-huh.
everything. But they just have like classes and stuff and teach you about, different kinds of fishing and basically just hanging out with the women. It's a diversity thing. And I happen to be quite a bit of the diversity there. So I'm bringing a little more of the diversity with me, Indy. Let's see. We
Yeah,
are
so
going
there's
to
all kind of
crash your party. Okay. See,
Yeah.
I signed my daughter up for tenting too because it was cheaper to tent. Of course, come on up there and hang out on the porch with us, have a little fun and everything like that. What were you going to
Yeah.
say, honey?
Is it all kinds of fishing, or is it just fly fishing, or what they talk about?
I'm not really doing too
No,
much
but what they
fishing.
teach about.
Um, Indy, is it fly fishing or just? I believe it. Last year, it seemed like it was just fly fishing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the basis of it, the whole entire thing is. I
Yeah.
just know that I
You
had a
good
really
time.
good
You had a really
time.
good time.
I had and then they had like in the evenings we like tried to. They had like a game where they gave us like 10 ingredients
Mhm.
and you had to try to make a fly
Uh-huh.
out of those, and some of them was just hideous looking. And then and then they had like a thing where you could win like a hat or yeah, it's like where you buy tickets
Mhm.
and that kind of stuff. So that was fun. I don't know if I think they're not having that this year. I don't know, but I'm gonna take some money just in case.
So yeah, let's see, lots of rains, apparently lots of time for doing live. Okay. The focus is fly fishing, but you can fish anything from what I was told. All right. And cool. So I'm looking at messages here.
So
Sweetie Marie getting a new phone. That was the problem.
Yes, she said her phone
right.
broke, and that's why she was on her laptop. She was trying to tap her laptop.
Right. Okay. I got it.
So I think we should. Oh, is there anything else? Because I was going to call it a day.
You're going to call it a day?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back tomorrow for Mother's Day?
That's right. We're coming back for Mother's Day. And,
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Anybody else got anything you'd like to say before we head out? We're going to head on out.
Edie wants to go back to that Mission Barbecue.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I got my mind all on the Mission Barbecue now.
So how about if everybody has a good day? And we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll talk about, we'll do a happy Mother's Day thing for everybody and see what's up for a good day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I also want to say, if by chance, you don't have a mom out there or whatever, remember, you always got us. You always got the Rainbow Grannies. We're here, we're loving. That's how we got to be who we are. By being who we are and loving and knowing that, you can always send us a message and I'll message you back.
Right. Okay.
Bye.
Great. So we see everybody. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.